Bright sunlight over the crosswalk, silver flashes on the train. Every corner of the city feels washed clean after the rain. People walking with iced coffees, tiny smiles beneath the sky. Someone dancing near the station without caring who walks by. Warm breeze drifting through the buildings, pushing leaves across the road. And the afternoon keeps glowing in a soft and steady flow. Music playing through my headphones, like a private little world, where the noise becomes distant and the heavy thoughts uncurl. Flower shops beside the alley, fresh perfume inside the air. Every passing little moment feels lighter than yesterday. Clouds reflected in the windows, blue and white across the glass, while the city moves around me without needing me too fast. Old cafes with open curtains, quiet jazz beneath the lights. Even daytime feels cinematic in the middle of this life. Nothing perfect in the picture, still the feeling stays enough. Like the world became gentler just from slowing down a touch. Bicycles beside the riverside, books resting beside the grass, and the warmth inside the sunlight makes the lonely feeling pass. Evening colors start appearing, soft gold melting into blue. Still I keep the music playing, like the day still feels brand new. Bright sunlight over the crosswalk, last breeze moving through the trees, and the calmness in the city finally feels easy to breathe. Streetlights passing by slowly, windows down into the night. City fading in the distance, only headlights in my eyes. Radio keeps playing softly while the highway pulls me close. Every mile feels like a movie. I don't wanna end this road. Cold air running through my jacket, hands relaxed against the wheel. All the noise I tried escaping suddenly doesn't feel real. Maybe freedom sounds like silence, maybe peace is late at night, when the world is far behind you and the sky is full of light. No destination, no reason why, just me and the dark blue sky. We keep driving through the neon, shadow moves with mine. No tomorrow, no looking back. Only the sound of the engines track. We keep driving through the neon, through the empty avenue. Every heartbeat moving faster, every light feels brand new. Windows shaking with the music, summer air and city glow. I don't care where this road leads, I just don't wanna go home. If the morning comes too quickly, we can outrun sunrise. Leave the city far behind us, under endless silver skies. Still driving through the neon, still chasing after blue. Every second feels electric, every dream feels true. Streetlights melting into motion, like a film I can't let go. Maybe all we really needed was one long endless road. Highway lights, keep driving tonight. Golden light across the dashboard, ocean wind inside my hair, palm trees moving like a slow dance, someone floating through the air. Your voice mixing with the radio, low enough to feel like smoke. Every second feels cinematic, like a scene nobody wrote. Waves crashing somewhere beside us, city lights begin to glow. We don't really need a destination, just somewhere the night can go. Slow down, stay close, let the whole world disappear. We keep driving down the coastline, windows open to the dark. Every streetlight paints reflections, like fireworks across your heart. Blue horizon in the distance, music underneath the stars. If tonight could last forever, I would stay right where we are. Ocean drive, ocean drive, stay here tonight. Barefoot running near the highway, laughing underneath motel signs. Cheap drinks and late conversations turning into blurred headlights. There's a magic in the silence when your hand falls next to mine, like the whole world stopped moving just to freeze this moment in time. No pressure, no plans, only moonlight on the ship driving down the coastline. Windows open to the dark, every streetlight paints deep inside the city. We forgot about the past. Traffic moving like a river, slow reflections in your eyes. Every quiet conversation feels louder in the night. Street signs glowing in the distance, music low against the dark. There's a feeling in the silence, like the world reset its heart. Stay here, don't move, let the moment breathe a while. We keep running through the afterglow, underneath the electric skies. Every shadow turning golden, every dream coming alive. Windows open to the cold air, heartbeat moving with the sound. Funny how the lonely feeling never shows up when you're around. Afterglow Avenue, only me and you. Late night diners and reflections, coffee steam against the blue. Empty parking lots at midnight still somehow feel beautiful. Maybe freedom is a feeling, maybe peace is being lost. Driving circles through the city without caring what it cost. No ending, no map, only headlights in the rain. We keep running through the afterglow, underneath the electric skies. Every shadow turning golden, every dream coming alive. Windows open to the cold air, heartbeat moving with the sound. Funny how the lonely feeling never shows up when you're around. If tomorrow comes too early, we can chase another night. Leave the sunrise in the rear view, disappear into the lights. Still running through the afterglow, still burning soft and slow. Maybe all we ever needed was somewhere we could go. Oh, 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 Afterglow Avenue. Oh, 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 don't let go. Silver rain across the windshield, slow reflections on your face. Every signal turning blurry as the city starts to fade. Leather seats and quiet breathing, red tail lights along the road. There's a strange kind of freedom in not knowing where to go. Your perfume mixed with cold midnight, engine humming underneath. flicker on the water. Bridges glowing neon blue. Somewhere past the empty skyline, I got lost inside of you. The dashboard shines like constellations, floating gold across your skin. And the music keeps unfolding, like the night is pulling us in. Hands outside the open window, summer air against the moon. No one asking where we're going, no one saying coming soon. Every tunnel echoes softly, every exit disappears. Funny how the world feels lighter when there's nobody to hear. We don't need another promise, we don't need another name. Just the highway and the silence and the fire inside the rain. Morning slowly starts approaching, blue lights spilling through the clouds. Still the engine keeps on moving, far away from every crowd. Maybe someday we'll remember how the night felt infinite, how the road became a feeling. We were never meant to quit. Silver rain across the freeway, last song playing soft and low. And the city far behind us, like a life we used to know. Blue ocean sleeping beside us, city lights behind the hills. Your reflection on the window moves together with the wheels. Street signs shining through the darkness, palm trees dancing in the wind. Every moment feels suspended, like the night might never end. Soft perfume and faded laughter, coffee stains beside the sea. Radio static Blue ocean sleeping beside us. Final song begins to fade, and the headlights keep on floating through the memories we made. Raindrops sliding down the rooftop, taxi lights across the street. Every shadow in the mirror moves together with the beat. Smoke rising from the coffee, 2 a.m. without a plan. Watching strangers pass beneath us like waves disappearing in sand. Your black jacket on my shoulders, cold hands reaching for the heat. There's a quiet kind of magic in the way our silences speak. The radio keeps cutting softly, static breaking through the song. Still, somehow it sounds much better when your voice is singing along. Every tunnel feels endless, every red light glows like gold. Funny how the empty city feels less empty when you're close. Headlights running through the rainfall, blurred reflections on the glass, like the whole world melted slowly, trying not to move too fast. No one calling through the speakers, no one waiting back at home. Just the highway and the engine, and the comfort of unknown. Street signs flicker like old memories, neon colors stain the night. Your eyes glowing in the darkness like a hidden traffic light. Even breathing feels cinematic inside this exhausted town, where the buildings never sleep and lonely hearts keep driving around. Morning clouds begin to gather, silver blue above the sea. Still the final chorus playing like it doesn't want to leave. Raindrops sliding down the rooftop, last exit fading from view, and the static in the speakers still sounds beautiful with you. clouds above the lane. Every building glowing softly after hours in the rain. Wind keeps moving through the open passenger side window frame. While the city slowly disappears like it forgot our names. Your reflection in the dashboard, golden light across your lips. Every quiet little movement feels like scenes from movie clips. Street lights stretching into rivers on the surface of the glass. And the night keeps getting deeper every second that we pass. The engine humming underneath us like a slow and steady song. Funny how a random moment can suddenly feel lifelong. No destination on the GPS, no reason left to rush. Just the comfort of the silence and the tires in the dust. Blew our motion through the freeway, ocean air inside the car. Every heartbeat moving gently with the rhythm of the stars. Tiny diners glowing midnight, people laughing through the smoke, while the radio keeps playing songs that nobody else knows. Billboards flicker in the distance, silver rain begins to fall. Still your shadow feels warmer than the city after all. There's a softness in the darkness when the whole world settles down, like the lonely parts inside us finally don't make a sound. Morning slowly forms behind us, pale blue breaking through the haze. Still the highway keeps extending, like it's asking us to stay. The sunset faded from the rear view, but the feeling never moved. Some nights live forever quietly inside the people they run through. gas stations glowing after midnight, empty roads beside the sea, tiny moments turning somehow into lasting memories. Your laughter mixes with the speakers, low enough to feel half asleep, while the engine keeps us floating through a world that feels complete. Street signs blur into the distance, silver blue against the dark, and the stars begin appearing, one by one above the park. No one asking where we're headed, no one counting down the time, just the rhythm of the tires and your shadow next to mine. Cold air rushing through the windows, neon colors on your face. Every mile feels cinematic, like a scene we cannot save. Maybe freedom isn't leaving, maybe freedom is this road, learning how to keep on moving without carrying the load. Morning slowly paints the skyline, soft pink breaking through the gray. Still I wish the night kept driving just a little more this way. Chrome reflections on the freeway, last song fading with the dawn, and the silence after music feels too beautiful gone. Red lights floating through the rainfall, taxi shadows on the street, every window glowing softly, like a heartbeat in the city. Your reflection in the side mirror, silver earrings catching light. There's a calmness in your silence that makes everything feel right. Old apartments pass beside us, tiny kitchens still awake, people talking through the curtains, while the midnight trains still shake. Coffee cups beside the console, half forgotten from the cold, and the radio keeps searching through the frequencies below. The skyline bends across the river, neon colors stain the waves. Every bridge feels like a doorway to the life we couldn't save. Slow jazz drifting from a diner, open someone coast, mixing with the sound of tires and the things we miss the most. Your hand resting near the window, moonlight running down your skin. Every second feels expensive, like a moment wrapped in film. No one speaking about tomorrow, no one trying to explain why the lonely nights feel warmer when you're driving through the rain. Street lights blur like faded memories, golden circles in the dark, and the freeway keeps unfolding like a story without marks. Even breathing feels slower past the sleeping boulevard, where the city hides its sadness under chrome and neon stars. Morning clouds begin to gather, blue light touching every sign. Still the engine keeps on moving, like the night is still alive. Red lights floating through the rainfall, last exit coming into view, and the silence after midnight still feels beautiful with you. Light across the sidewalk, coffee smell inside the breeze, people laughing near the station, flowers moving through the trees, white clouds drifting over buildings, soft blue stretching through the sky. Every little sound around me feels lighter this time. Old headphones and faded sneakers, quiet music in my ears, walking slowly through the city like there's nowhere else to be. Tiny cafes full of stories, open windows humming air. Every passing stranger somehow feels connected for a second there. Nothing special really happens till the afternoon feels gold. Maybe peace is just a moment you don't notice till it's gone. Green lights changing at the crosswalk, bikes rolling beside the park, sun reflections on the river painting diamonds through the dark. Warm breeze moving through my jacket, cars fading into sound. For the first time in a while my thoughts finally calm down. Children running through the fountain, music playing from a shop, and the world keeps moving softly without asking me to stop. No big answers, no big plans, only sunlight on my hands. Every corner feels familiar, every shadow feels brand new, like the city changed its colors just because the sky turned blue. Even time feels slower lately in the middle of May air, and the quiet kind of happiness is suddenly everywhere. Warm sunlight across the sidewalk, evening slowly coming through. Still I keep on walking gently, like the day was made for you. Falling on the pavement, tiny shadows from the trees, someone playing songs from speakers near a cafe down the street. Fresh air moving through the crosswalk, light blue sky above the town. Every busy little There's a softness in the afternoon that makes the whole world feel light, like all the heavy thoughts inside me quietly disappeared from sight. Yellow flowers near the sidewalk, swaying gently in the wind. Even strangers passing by me look happier today somehow. Old bicycles beside the bookstore, dogs asleep outside the mall, and the music in my headphones feels like it belongs to it all. No dramatic conversations, no sad ending in my head, only sunlight through the branches, painting colors overhead. Maybe peace is something simple, like a warm and careless day, walking slowly with no purpose while the month of May escapes. Tiny stores with open windows, sweet perfume inside the air. Every corner of the city feels unusually sincere. The afternoon keeps glowing softly, golden light across the cars, and the quiet inside my chest finally doesn't feel so far. Bright sunlight falling on the pavement, evening waiting somewhere blue. Still I keep on walking slowly, like the day still feels brand new. Over downtown, tiny clouds above the train, music playing through my headphones like a soft familiar rain. Traffic lights changing slowly, people waiting side by side, someone humming near the crosswalk while the buses roll nearby. Warm wind moving through the alleys, posters dancing on the walls. Every little ordinary moment feels beautiful after all. Old cameras around their shoulders, friends taking pictures in the sun, and the city keeps on glowing like the day just started young. Fresh fruit stands beside the station, bright colors underneath the trees, coffee ice melting beside me while the air smells sweet and clean. No heavy thoughts inside my pockets, no sadness following behind, only sunlight on the pavement and some peace inside my mind. Apartment windows shining softly, cats asleep beside the shops. Even time feels less impatient, like the world people almost walk right past. Little pieces of a feeling you wish somehow could always last. Blue sky stretching over downtown, golden afternoon in bloom. Still the music keeps on floating through the middle of June. And on my fingers, morning sunlight on the glass, tiny reflections on the buildings while the subway rushes past. People talking near the bakery, soft jazz playing from inside. Every little sound around me feels calm in the daylight. White sneakers moving through the crosswalk, cherry colors on the trees, someone laughing on the corner as the wind moves through the streets. No one really notices me, and somehow that feels nice. Like the city gives me space to quietly enjoy my life. Paper cups and open windows, books stacked high beside the road. Music drifting through my headphones while the clouds are moving slow. There's a peaceful kind of feeling in an ordinary day, when the sunlight hits the sidewalks and the pressure fades away. Buses rolling past the station, silver shadows on the floor. Every passing afternoon makes me want to walk some more. Small cafes with handwritten menus, plants arranged beside the door, and the smell of bread and sugar floating softly through the floor. Nothing major really happened, still the day feels warm somehow. Maybe happiness is smaller than I used to think till now. The sky slowly turns to amber as the evening settles in. Still the music keeps me moving with a quiet little grin. Fresh coffee warming up my fingers, golden light across the town, and the calmness in the moment makes me never wanna slow down. Golden sunlight on the sidewalks, soft reflections in the glass. Every little sound around me feels slower as the hours pass. Fresh air drifting through the station, cars rolling under the trees, someone singing from a window shadows beside the river, children running through the park. Even shadows look lighter underneath the afternoon spark. Cold iced coffee in my right hand, warm sunlight across my face. There's a peaceful kind of freedom in having nowhere to chase. Storefront signs begin reflecting amber colors through the street, while the steady sound of footsteps moves together with the beat. Maybe joy is something simple, like the weather after rain, or a quiet walk through downtown without thinking too much again. The sky slowly turns to orange, evening waiting far away. Still I want to keep on walking through the middle of the day. Golden sunlight on the sidewalks, last train humming somewhere blue, and the calmness in the moment feels honest and brand new. Soft wind moving through the crosswalk, sunlight dancing on the cars. Every little piece of daylight feels close enough to touch. People talking near the station, fresh bread drifting through the air. Someone riding by the window, without noticing I stare. Blue sky floating over downtown, tiny birds above the signs, and the rhythm of the city feels calmer than most times. Music running through my headphones, soft enough to clear my head, like the noise inside my thoughts slowly melted into rest. Warm coffee beside the river, pages turning in the park. Even time feels less impatient underneath the afternoon spark. Storefront mirrors catch reflections, golden colors moving slow, while the streets keep flowing gently, like they don't need anywhere to go. There's a comfort in the ordinary, in a random day like this. Nothing major really happens, still it somehow feels like bliss. Bikes lined up outside the market, flowers resting near the stairs, and the sunlight through the branches paints soft patterns everywhere. No big dreams to chase this moment, no sadness left to explain, only quiet steps and music, and the softness after rain. Evening slowly starts approaching, orange skies above the town. Still I keep on walking farther soft wind moving through the crosswalk. Final song begins to fade, and the peace inside the daylight feels like something meant to stay. Sunlight pouring through the station, tiny sparkles on the ground. Every window catching colors as the train rolls out of town. Fresh breeze moving through the sidewalks, paper bags and nice latte cups. People filling up the crossings while the city slowly wakes up. Small bookstores near the corner, plants arranged outside the doors. Every quiet little detail feels warmer than before. Music flowing through my headphones, soft enough to blur the day. Like the world became slower in the nicest kind of way. Friends are laughing near the fountain, dogs are sleeping in the shade, and the clouds above the buildings drift like watercolor paint. Nothing dramatic in the moment, still my chest feels strangely light. Maybe happiness is simple when the weather feels this bright. Old bicycles beside the river, silver sunlight on the rails. Even passing conversations sound softer, carried by the air. The cafe windows stay wide open, sweet vanilla in the breeze, and the afternoon keeps glowing through the branches of the trees. No destination really waiting, no reason left to rush. Only footsteps in the music and the comfort of enough. Evening slowly paints the rooftops, orange fading into blue. Still I keep on walking gently, like the whole day pulled me through. Sunlight pouring through the station, final song begins to play, and the quiet inside my heart